Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Duncan, Expedite Travels here. Today I'm going to talk about expediting. Is it for you? Can you do the job? Are you able to do the job with the perimeters and being educated and know what your likes and dislikes are about the industry? Because I see a lot of folks getting in here, not doing the research, not educating themselves on how to do this and be successful. So I'm going to try and help you out. Number one, do your research. Don't buy a van without doing research. I strongly suggest, working for a fleet owner for 6 months to a year before purchasing your own vehicle. That way you don't take a hit. You purchase a van or a straight truck or semi, anything, and be stuck with a vehicle that you have to make payments on that's basically useless, or have to find a driver and deal with all the headaches of that. Do your research. Go on YouTube. I'm not the only YouTube channel out there. There's Everything Apex, Alan, My Life's Ventures, Tim, or used to be known as Tim Expedites. Check out Expediter Boogie. They do a straight truck. Bubba Lowbuck, he's in a Sprinter type van. Alan and Tim are in Sprinter type vehicles. Check out the Crafty Truckers, Crafty Trucker without the S. They're in a straight truck team. So check out all the Expediting with Big D, I think it is, or Big D Expediting. Who's the other one? There's a bunch of them. If I don't mention your channel, don't be upset. I'm just doing this off the top of my head, so no disrespect to you. So check out all them different channels. Go on Facebook. Start asking questions. I belong to Transportation Life, Wheels, Wings, and Rudders. We're on Facebook, and we have a Zello channel, which is Zello, like a push-to-talk app for your phone. Beep, beep, like the Nextel. Check out that, Transportation Life, WWR. So basically, do your research. Find out what your likes and dislikes are. Are you able to drive at nighttime? Can you drive on a couple hours of sleep? If you're in a van or a straight truck, can you drive with another person? Because you're probably going to have to be a team to do straight trucks. That's just the way it is in the U.S. It's different for me. I'm Canadian, so I bounce back and forth over the border. Usually freight leaving the area that I live in and coming back to or close to it. So we're good. I'm lucky that way. Are you able to be over the road for 3 to 4 weeks at a time? That's what a lot of people do. Some people do it less or more. It just depends. If you're near your house and you're an hour or 2 hours away, go home. If your fleet owner allows you to, or maybe you're an owner-op or whatever the deal is, do that. Don't be afraid to ask questions. Educate yourself. Know what rates to run for, what rates not to run for. Ask people questions. Read between the lines of what people tell you. Some people tell you they ran 5,000 miles in a week. Other people tell you that they ran maybe at 1,200-1,300 miles in a week. You got to decipher what's real and what's fairy tale land. So get on YouTube, Facebook, Zello, ask questions, and all that good stuff. Now, are you married? Are you single? A lot of that comes into play, because if you're married and you have kids, maybe your wife wants you home every night or every other night. This probably isn't for you. Maybe you can't be away from your kids or whatever. This probably isn't for you. Do you have a lot of bills? You need to make, top of my head, $4,000 a month. You need to make it. No ands, if, buts about it. This is not a 9-to-5 job. You're going to be either running your ass off or you're going to be sitting. Expect to sit. You are going to sit in a van, in a straight truck, in a semi. You are going to sit and wait for freight. It could be a day, could be 2 days, could be 3 days. Might be 4 or 5 days broken up. You never know what you're going to make. So if you need to make $4,000 a month, you can't make no less to survive, this probably is not for you. So I just going to throw that out there. So if you're, you know what I mean, if you're a very impatient person, this is not for you. You're going to show up at shippers and receivers and they're not going to know anything about what freight you pick up, or maybe you get sent to the wrong address or something goofy. Get to the place, nobody knows anything, la-di-da-di-da, you got to call dispatch. Your dispatch is going to call the person they get the freight from, and maybe they have to call another 2 or 3 people. You're sitting there for a half hour up to an hour, okay, before you even get an answer. Then they get in, lo and behold, you get this special person you're supposed to contact, and magically, oh yeah, okay, yeah, we'll load you now, or whatever, right? Or you get to the place and they just don't care to load you. They're just taking their time. They're dicky-doing around, whatever. Stuff like this happens. It's expediting. The right hand don't know what the left hand's doing half the time. It's a lot of miscommunication because it is emergency freight. People do screw up. You're basically picking up from point A, delivering to point B in time-sensitive manner. And stuff gets screwed up on shipping and receiving. Oh, we don't need that right now. You bust your ass to get there. We don't need that right now. Go park in the parking lot, or we'll come get you in an hour or two. Whatever the story is. Or you get there and they're closed. They stop receiving freight at 5 p.m. and you got there at 5:30 or 5:15 or 6 o'clock. So if you get easily agitated, this probably is not for you. Yes, I get agitated. Yes, I get annoyed. I'm just like everybody else. But I know it's part of the gig. Is it irritating sometimes? Yes. Do I vent to people? Yes, I'm human. But from what I've seen out here, since I've been doing this since 2010, even in a semi from 2007 I started, it's basically the same game. There's no difference. You're in transportation. Stuff gets messed up. It's the way it is. So if you're any of them things, you have a wife or whatever, kids that always need you to be home, or maybe you have, maybe you're a single guy or a van dweller or somebody that's a nomad. Expediting is perfect for them people. They have nowhere to be. They just live out of a truck or a van. Perfect. This job's for you. Get in it. Make a little bit of money. Be happy. Move around when you get loads. And just enjoy life or whatever. Maybe that's your goal in life. If that's you, do this job. You're basically made in the shade. Or maybe you don't want to own a house. You just want to travel and make money. Bingo. Go work expediting. Can you make money expediting if you have a family and a mortgage and everything? Yes. But you have to put the time in to make sure you make the money. So you're going to be out for maybe a month at a time. Go home for a week and then go back out for another month or whatever it is. So keep all this stuff in mind when you do it. Anyways, guys, coming up to close to 10 minutes. Talk to you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. If you found the video, give me a thumbs up. Share it on social media. Let's get the word out here and help folks out and educate people to come into the industry so they're not making mistakes and causing themselves grief and heartache and debt. Anyways, talk to you guys later. Thanks so much for watching. Bye for now. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.